Hello big dreamers, your lady Vitamin Katie is here. I help young women feel so strong, confident, free, and healthy with a plant-based diet. Today I'm going over 8 tips for feeling motivated. Yes, during this quarantine, I have never felt such a low, like such an absolute, oh my god, where's my motivation? I'm so lazy, like I don't want to do anything. I feel like laying in bed all dang day. And yeah, I actually did get really sick. I actually did have a fever and shivering, and there's a lot. If you want to know more about my symptoms and whether or not I had the coronavirus, you can comment down below and I'm happy to do a video on that. But yeah, I haven't experienced this feeling of zero motivation in a very, very, very long time. So I'm really, really relieved that I have practices that I know of and people around me that were so helpful to help me move through this time where I had absolutely no motivation. So I'm going to be going over the 8 tips I have and how I'm feeling such a new, beautiful, like even more motivation than I had before. So I'm really, really glad that I had this low, right? Like this quarantine may seem like a bad thing, but actually it's such a beautiful time for us to take a step back and reflect and do some serious inner work and see what's working, what's not working, like where's my mind at, where's my awareness, where's my focus, right? What a beautiful time. So let's dive into this. My number 1 tip is having a visualization practice. This is something that absolutely changes my life. When I wake up, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling motivated. Having some kind of guided meditation, like I literally just will YouTube future self visualization or visualization meditation, and after doing a visualization of how I want my day to go or what I want my life to look like a year from now or 5 years from now, I feel so much more motivated. I'm like, oh my gosh, like I do want to get up and do X, Y, and Z because I have this vision of what I want to create. So on days when I don't do this visualization practice, I will feel really lost and I'll start to feel really down on myself and I'll start to think, wow, like what's the point of this? I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know who I am, or what the hell am I doing with my day? Like I'll just lose motivation for sure. And yeah, this visualization practice, it helps when you're going into, whether it be you're going into a phone call, you're going on a date, or you're whatever we're about to do. I really do want to incorporate this visualization more, like how I want to show up in my relationships and visualize it going really, really well, and step into how I want to create it. And I feel like that will motivate us. That motivates me, like, oh, how do I want this video to go? I'm gonna do my hair, I'm gonna put makeup on, like I want it to look a certain way. So having this vision of it looking a certain way gave me motivation to prepare a little bit. I hope that made sense. And that leads into my second tip, which is creating a vision board. So having a vision board, I actually, mine's pretty janky, like I'm pretty minimalist, so I don't like buying magazines and I don't have subscriptions to things like that. But I just doodled a little vision board, and this actually helps me so much. And I put it right next to my door, like in between my door and my mirror, so it's something that I will accidentally look at throughout the day. You know, it's something that's just there, and seeing that vision board, it does give me so much motivation. Like I'm like, oh yeah, like wow, that is something I really want to create, that is something I really want to do, and then that allows me to want to take steps forward, you know. And with this visualization practice and vision board, even knowing these things, I still was not motivated at all for the last week or so. So there's more tips that I'm really excited to continue to share right now. The number 3 tip is affirmations, and this is something that I'm not even conscious of anymore really, because it's such a part of my internal dialogue and my internal narrative. But just noticing, how are you affirming yourself? Are you affirming yourself in a negative way or a positive way? Saying things like, I'm such an idiot, I can't do anything right, oh my gosh, why am I so stupid? These thoughts and these things, like it's so subconscious, we don't even notice that our mind is saying that to ourselves, or that we're saying that to ourselves. So making for dang sure that we're affirming ourselves, like I am so capable of anything, my body is an absolute temple, I take care of myself, I love listening. What is something that recently I've been saying to myself? I trust and follow my good feelings. I trust my intuition. I have so much fun stepping into doing X, Y, and Z. You know, I have so much fun taking care of myself. I make time for relationships and for creativity, and like whatever thing that you feel like you want to bring more focus and energy around, create an affirmation to say around that. Even if you don't feel like it's the truth, even if you're like saying, wow, I'm so beautiful, or I'm so confident, even if you feel like that's a lie, make it so that you continue to lie to yourself until it feels comfortable. And something that you can do to bridge the gap is you can say, I'm becoming the type of person who is so confident. I'm becoming the type of person who is beautiful. Maybe you can use that little tip to like bridge the gap, but honestly, we are already these things. It's just a matter of flipping the switch and deciding, okay? Like the only thing holding us back from really being that way is like in one moment. Like a second ago, if I was somebody who was really lazy or whatever, I can easily be like, you know what, right now I don't have to be lazy. I'm not lazy. Like I'm not a lazy person. I'm gonna right now in this moment not be a lazy person. So yeah, I hope that made sense. The number 4 tip is, okay, so this kind of goes into affirmations. It's noticing our limiting beliefs and noticing how we, like the ego likes to prove our beliefs right, okay? So if I have this belief that I'm lazy, in order for me to be right about that, I'll be like, see, I'm lazy. I slept in a couple of days this week. Like, see, I am lazy. Like, what beliefs do we have, and how are those beliefs serving us? Like how are we subconsciously creating that to be the truth? All right, and that does kind of go into our affirmations. Like our ego likes to be right. So if I have a belief that guys are just not kind, all men are awful, if I have this belief, then I'm gonna be searching for reasons why that's true. And I'm gonna be saying like, see, he didn't text me back. See, this guy did this and this and that. Guys are blah, 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 blah. So having this belief, I wanna really like draw it back in, draw back these beliefs. Am I lazy? Are all guys awful? If I step into the world with a new belief, like that limiting belief, if I'm like, actually, what's the truth? What's the narrative that I wanna create? Is that, oh my gosh, actually, there's a lot of really great guys out there. There's so many great guys out there. Actually, I'm a super motivated and productive person. So with me really truly stepping into the world with these beliefs, I will be able to see that more clearly. I'll be able to look for reasons why that's the truth. I'll be able to find more evidence as to why that belief is true. So let's notice what it is that we believe to be true, and let's see, is this belief serving me or not? How can I recreate this in an empowering way that really serves me? All right. Number 5. Okay, the red, yellow. I recently learned this. If you don't follow Brandolyn Tebow or Kara at Kara's Kitchen, please do check them out. They're incredible women, and I recently learned this from them. This is the red, yellow, or green light approach, okay? So this, when it comes to our morning routines, like I said, something that's important for me is a visualization practice. Also, I noticed, what is it that I want to do today to feel good? Sometimes it's dancing, sometimes it's yoga, sometimes it's a workout, sometimes it's skateboarding and going outside. Red, yellow, green light, what am I saying right now? Basically, if you're a red or a yellow light, this is like you are not feeling good. Red light is you being like, I can't talk to anybody, I have had enough, I just am not motivated at all, I don't want to get anything done, I don't want to do anything, I don't want to talk to anybody, I do not want to look at my to-do list, I just want to lay in bed all day, I cannot, like, I'm done. That's a red light, okay? Yellow light is you're like, oh, okay, whatever, like I'll move through the motions, but I kind of just doing this because I have to do this and whatever, like, you know, you're still getting the job done, you're getting things accomplished, but it's not coming from a space of you feeling good. You're just kind of like, ugh, whatever, bleh. And then green light is, oh my God, I'm so excited. I feel so good. Hey, like, how can I help you with that thing? Like, I'm gonna go to my neighbor's house and see if there's anything I can help with them. I'm so like, I'm just so present and excited to be generous and to share my heart with the world. Like, I'm so full. My cup is so full that I cannot wait to get things done on my to-do list. And I just feel like, yeah, a green light is somebody who is very taken care of and very just so full, yeah, that their cup overflows. Whereas a red light is like their cup is absolutely empty and they have nothing left to give. And I invite you to monitor yourself on this red light, yellow light, green light scale. How are you at moments throughout the day or first thing in the morning? And what practice can you incorporate? Make a list right now. And I did this for myself, and this is what really helped me to get motivated again. What is it that you can do to have fun, to nourish your soul, to bring yourself to that green light? So for me, like I said, yeah, it's things like skateboarding and dancing. And I've recently been getting so excited to learn how to use my camera and be creative and take photos. So this is something that I think had a lot to do with my lack of motivation, because I do run my own business, and especially with this quarantine, it's felt like 24/7 I should be working. There's always something that I should be doing, that I could be doing to improve, to learn more, or to give more to my clients, to get more clients, to, you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of organization in the back end that I always could be doing, and I had no boundaries with this. Like, first thing in the morning till like 1 o'clock in the morning, I would be like, okay, fine, maybe not 1 o'clock in the morning. I like to get my sleep. That's a priority. But I'm just always working, and people will be like, hey Katie, like, what's up? And I'd be like, I can't talk. I'm trying to get something done. And I realized, like, I was at a red light. I was at a yellow red light a majority of the time, just because, yeah, I wasn't creating boundaries, and I wasn't allowing myself to have fun and to do things just for the fun of it, not to be like productive. And I love what I do. I love what I do, but it got to the point where consistent red or yellow light, emotionally, I couldn't do anything, okay? So I've been prioritizing and carving out time to dance, to play, to use my camera and be creative, to literally just have dinner with somebody and have a conversation and not have my phone on me at all. Like, basic things. But that brings me to, so please, yeah, that's my tip, is please write a list of things that you know help you feel good and that are so fun for you. And don't have these involve like drinking a glass of wine or eating cookies. Like, have this be something that is truly just like, yeah, creative, fun, something, okay? Hope that made sense. And then my number 6, which I already touched upon, is creating boundaries in your schedule. This has been really nourishing for my soul. Is I decided that I will not do anything business related before 9 a.m. and after 6:30 p.m. I will not, okay? And in the past, I was always just on it, like first thing in the morning till who knows what time at night. It would just be like something I was always working on, and that made me really burn out, and I had no motivation. I was like, I can't even look at this right now. I can't do this. I don't want to talk to anybody. So creating boundaries, okay? Making sure that you actually do, and I'm speaking to myself with this video, please do take the time in your schedule to schedule a break, to schedule a creative time, to schedule time to watch a dumb show on Netflix. Like, let yourself take a break. And please do not, like, I want to make it for myself that it's okay to take a break and not have a fever. All right, I really feel like I did create that sickness in a way, because I was waking up every morning just feeling like this grind. And I'm so excited to have this new sense of of boundaries around my schedule and actually know how productive it truly is to have fun and to create space for just doing nothing and to be present with people. Because at the end of the day, I want people to remember me for being present, and I want to have relationships, and that does take time and energy. My number 7 tip is to please be kind to yourself. How would you treat your daughter if they were feeling not motivated? Would you say to her, what the hell, why aren't you motivated, you piece of crap? Like, I can't believe you're not feeling motivated right now. Like, you suck. Because that's totally the narrative that I had going on in my head. I was like, there's something wrong with me. I was literally waking up every morning and saying to my roommates, something is wrong with me. I don't know why. I don't have any motivation. Like, what the heck is going on? Why aren't I motivated? And I was really beating myself up about it, okay? So now I have this new realization that this too shall pass. And in this too shall pass, yes, negative things pass, positive things pass. Let's just let it be present. And we can decide, we get to create that meaning. Whatever is negative, whatever is positive, it's really just up to us and how we decide to look at things. So maybe this lack of motivation, let's just embrace it. Maybe you can just let yourself take a damn break. And I realized, like, that's really just what I needed. I needed a full-on week where I wasn't motivated at all for me to make these realizations and create boundaries and create a whole, my business is gonna be so much better now because I've let myself feel a lack of motivation, and now I feel so much motivation because I really let myself actually rest and actually have fun. I hope you got something out of this video. Do give it a thumbs up. How are you prioritizing your fun and you're feeling good? How are you letting yourself take a break? How are you letting yourself feel not motivated for a little bit so that you really fully get to choose the things that you want to do, right? We do get to create our lives. There's nothing that we really have to do. Let's know and remember that we are the creators. We are not victims. So if you're not feeling motivated, that's okay. Let yourself take a break, and then when you feel like you're excited to move forward again because you've really taken care of yourself, that's how to make sustainable behavior change, all right? Not from a place of force or pain, okay? I love you so much. Be kind to yourself. Take it easy. Get in those veggies. I got myself a juicer during this quarantine. I've been juicing every day. Get in that green juice. Get in those greens. Take a deep breath. Tell someone you love them, all right? Hope this helped. Bye.